Hey guys, Max and I just recently watched the new Sam Raimi MCU film, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So Max, what happens in this film? Give us a run through.
So Dr. Stephen Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens a portal to the multiverse. However, a threat emerges and it may be too big for him and his team to handle.
Well, starting off with the positives, Max, I thought Sam Raimi did a really good job with this film. I really liked how he incorporated different elements from his past films like Evil Dead into this new addition to the MCU. Max, how do you think Sam Raimi handled this film?
I thought he did very well. Maybe not, incredible, although I think there was too much hype around this film. People just expected this to be amazing and to be having incredible cameos from the multiverse. But overall, I did enjoy this film, and especially the CGI. It was very good in this film.
I have to agree with you, Max. The CGI was good, but I can say from my point of view, I didn't put my expectations too high. So overall, I really enjoyed this film. But what I will agree with you there. People did indeed sort of overhype the cameos in this film. And although they did have a good purpose, they were very short-lived because the scene where Wanda mercilessly kills Black Bolt, that was a really cool scene, but as I said, it was very short. But what did you think about the cameos that we got in this film?
I thought they were good, but yeah, they were short-lived. Because they got there, and about 10 minutes later, they were just killed by Wanda instantly, which was very cool,
It was a cool scene.
It does show how powerful Wanda is. I thought it was cool seeing characters like John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, and Patrick Stewart as Professor X, bringing him back.
Nice to have him
thought there were brilliant performances in this film from characters like Doctor Strange, Wanda, and even Wong. But Dylan, who was our star performer?
Well, I'd have to give it to our antagonist of the film, Elizabeth Olsen as the Scarlet Witch. I thought she was great because Wanda's been in the MCU for quite some time, and it's been teased that she will become the Scarlet Witch. And obviously, at the end of WandaVision, we're hoping for a twist from this character. But I thought it was worth the wait. What did you think about Scarlet Witch in this film?
Yeah, she was quite scary, I have to say. Definitely the star performer, in my opinion. I have to agree with you there. This film just shows really, how powerful she is. And there were some brilliant scenes with her in this film. Especially at the bit at the start where it's the fight between, with Wong and the sorcerers. And she's in the sky. I thought this was such a cool scene. Another part I also liked of the scene with this film was where Doctor Strange and America Chavez were going through all the different universes, and you could select little parts of each one.
Yeah, I thought that scene was really good though. But one of my little bit of gripes with this film is that they were in those universes for 1 second and then they moved on.
Yeah.
And a large portion of the film is set in the universe with the Illuminati, and they stayed in that one. I don't really care for that. But the CGI was really good that we said before. But another scene that I did enjoy in this universe was the one with Sinister Strange. The one where they're fighting each other with it seems to be musical notes. But again, there was something that I didn't really like about this scene, because from the trailer, what we saw was that this would be the variant from What If, the Disney Plus series. And it turned out to be just a random variant.
I know, yeah. That's definitely, a negative of the film. Something that, they could have done better, I thought.
100%.
I did actually enjoy this scene as well with the music notes. And the film overall was quite good. Adding on to the negatives, though, I'm going to start by saying one obvious thing, which was the two after credit scenes we got. They were just terrible, especially the second one. Honestly, I wish I didn't stay in the cinema to watch this last bit. It was just so disappointing.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. There are a few negatives with this film, as you'll see here, guys. Overall, I thought the story was a bit rushed. The pacing of the film was off, and it was all over the place. But one thing that I didn't really like was the addition of one America Chavez. I thought her sort of character arc was very unexplained, and I thought it was kind of pointless, because if you think about it, they have those sling rings and they can create portals.
Oh, the sorcerers.
Yeah, so why don't they learn from this book that they're trying to get the whole film how to make portals to another universe?
Yeah.
And then they include another character.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
I'd have to agree with you there. And also the film is called Multiverse of Madness, and they only went to one other universe, really. And yeah, I also have to agree, I didn't like America Chavez as a character.
No, I knew that.
Another thing that I didn't like was the character Mordo. He's there literally just to be annoying, and he's kind of pointless. He poisons Strange and doesn't really do anything.
No.
Nothing that actually meant anything. And then he just gets stuck down after, he fights Strange, and they just get stuck there, and they just leave him there. They didn't include him in the credit scene or anything.
The film just doesn't carry on, does it?
I know, yeah, I thought it was strange.
Well, one thing that I thought was a bit of a waste with Mordo was that the original cut of the film was meant to be 40 minutes longer, and he was meant to get his head chopped off. Our version of Mordo was, but we didn't even see him in this film. And speaking of our version, our universe in this film gets called 616. This is the one from the comics. But I'm going to take you guys back to Far From Home for a little bit, because Mysterio in that film says our universe is 616, but then this turns out to be a fake version of Mysterio that's nothing like the comics. So of every single number, how did he know that it was 616? It makes no sense. No sense at all.
Yeah, it was quite, confusing, yeah. But overall, this film was good. I did enjoy it. I think people are just giving it lower ratings because they just expected so much from it. They expected it to be really long, more cameos, and for this to go all into loads of different universes. But I did really enjoy it. Dylan, what would you give this film out of 10?
Thinking about it, a crisp 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there, honestly. I did enjoy it, but it's not like a top-tier Marvel film like Morbius, in my opinion.
No, definitely not. As you guys can see here with this film, there were positives and negatives. But what did you guys think of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Let us know down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!
Bye.